German mayor gets caught promoting Hyperfund? What the fuck? Hey, welcome to the channel. Please find that big red button, subscribe, and also click on this bell notification icon. On this channel, what I do most of the time, as per request by my viewers, is to review stuff. Income opportunities and such. Sometimes I find some good programs, but more often I found some brutal, nasty scams that were responsible for stealing billions of dollars worth of crypto from unsuspecting victims. You want to make sure that doesn't happen to you. Before we get started with this Hyperfund update, if you are looking for a legitimate way to earn a full-time income, be sure to check out my #1 recommended opportunity underneath this video. First link in the description box below. What we can do for you is teach you how to make an income online with affiliate marketing, how to sell other people's products and services of value and earn hefty commissions on the back end. What's even more important than the income potential here is some of the very best training that I've ever seen. If you're following one of the heavy hitters out there, most likely he or she has learned these things that you need to learn right now. Okay, so powerful opportunity and also a lucrative comp plan. Many people have already fired their bosses who have used this information and system. Get access to it underneath this video. First link. If you're looking for traffic, get access to highly converting traffic. Second link underneath this video. A lot of you guys are promoting stuff, but without traffic, your business is a secret business, and no one's going to find it unless you got enough eyeballs. Tell you the truth, you need about 30 qualified people looking at your opportunity every single day. Okay, and if you're not doing that right now, then you really need to be doing that right now. So get highly converting traffic underneath this video. First link in the description. Okay, Hyperfund. I've seen all kind of crazy stuff happening on Earth. Maybe just I gotta stop thinking like, sane versus insane. The world is crazy. The whole world is crazy. We are living on a crazy planet, and there's a lot of crazy people on it. And I just gotta stop thinking in the terms of sane versus insane. I see a lot of people pissed off with the government. Oh, the government's evil. Illuminati, New World Order, NWO, evil, right? But then the average person, I don't know. These crypto opportunities, I should say network marketing opportunities. By the time network marketing is done with crypto, I don't know who is going to be looking into crypto. I was on Robert Kiyosaki's channel about a month and a half ago, and I seen even Robert saying he invested heavily in the past in Bitcoin, and he predicts that the government eventually is going to ban crypto. I don't know if that's going to happen. Robert said he doesn't know for sure, but he thinks, and everything that I've seen Robert Kiyosaki predict in the past, we have come to experience. In the past, I think it was back in the 1800s. Don't quote me on the exact date. But long ago, U.S. government banned gold. They told the Americans, bring all your gold in to the government headquarters, or else we're going to arrest your ass and put you in jail. Give us your gold, or you're going to jail, right? And a lot of people, some people went to jail, but most people had to hand in their gold in the past. Isn't that something crazy? Well, the government, it's easy for them to control the population because everyone is divided. Together we stand, divided we shall fall. Anyways, with these crypto opportunities, these MLM passive systems, the people who would never get into network marketing are getting into network marketing, right? I had a comment. I should have pulled this up. I'm going to pull it up right now. We'll get into the mayor, one of the mayors in Germany, in just a moment here. It's a crazy ass story. I think just stick around for a few more minutes. I'm going to try and whip through this video. But look at that here. CashFX group under cyber attack. CashFX disabled all withdrawals last Friday. And they're blaming that, we got attacked by some freaks online, and then we got payment processor issues, and we can't pay anyone right now. And I had, every Tom, Dick, and Harry coming to the channel saying, you don't know what you're talking about, Rory Singh. CashFX is 100% legit. It's just chugging along. There's a truck driver out there. I think he stopped commenting on my videos. He got pissed off because every time he comments, I comment back. He just doesn't like. A lot of people, they like to say their stuff, but they don't like when you are confrontational with them. I think I piss a lot of people off on this channel because they'll tell me like cock and bull stories, and when I pull them up on it, they get a little angry. They just want to say stuff, and they don't want anyone to say anything back to them. There's a truck driver out there, and he's following, and I came from the trucking industry, but luckily for me, I didn't find freedom online by promoting Ponzi's. What is a Ponzi scheme? It is something where you can't prove any revenue outside of recruitment. That means you got a whole bunch of people telling a whole bunch of other people that, hey, we got all kind of trading and blockchain and ecosystem and all the sweet stuff, but when you really look into it, they can't prove any of that stuff. We got like trading team, and then it turns out to be a cock and bull story, and once network marketing recruitment declines, scheme collapses, just like with CashFX. I think they might still be around for a little bit longer because their admins are pretty stubborn over there. They're really after that Bitcoin, but they get everyone to bring their family and friends to donate their money, convert it to Bitcoin, and then fund the platform. Okay. Weizmann collapses, Empire X still not paying out ROI, AI marketing, FOMO X owners arrested in India, crypto future collapses. Sam Lee's, that's the chairman of Hyperfund's blockchain, global collapses. Hyperfund investors fraud warning. New Zealand, India, Guernsey, Germany, holy smokes. It's just not a good time for MLM crypto. I'm thinking if you want to invest in Bitcoin or, whatever your favorite coin is. I seen a guy the other day and he was talking about Hyperfund, and he said he's one of the heavy hitters, right, that was promoting like Barracks and others, Weisling and stuff like that. He actually came from a legitimate platform in the past. That's where he earned his credibility online and gave him that heavy hitter status. And then he started promoting crypto and passive Forex MLM systems. And then because they keep exit scamming on people, he lost some credibility, and he was looking into Hyperfund, and then he's like, "Nah, I'm not gonna promote that. I'm gonna get more people hating on me." That's basically what happened, and he's not the only one, right? Some other heavy hitters were tempted to promote it because of all the referral commissions that they can earn, right? Low-hanging fruit and such. But, he steered clear from it. But his advice that he gave the other day when I heard it was pretty sound. He's like, if you guys are after 300% ROI, you want to triple your investment, why don't you just take your money and invest into Bitcoin, and hold it for 600 days. That way you don't have any middleman, right? I'm going to add something to that. Why not learn how to make money online, right? We can go back to the book with Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. And in that book, Napoleon Hill said, don't hate the government because it's in their system that you can use to create your riches. That means the government controls everything, right? But they do have a system and they do have a margin, and you've got to learn how to function in that margin and create your freedom. Okay, so right now, Bitcoin holds a lot of value. So you can hold on to those coins for 600 days. Hopefully the government doesn't ban it in the future, and you could triple your investment. But my 2 cents here is to, learn how to make an income online and take that profit using other people's money, right? Like legitimate affiliate marketing, and take other people's money, because once you sell products and systems online, you really got to learn traffic, learn systems, learn conversions. And if you do that, you can make an income online, and you take that income, right? Other people buying products through your affiliate link, and you reinvest it back into your crypto. And then you can call yourself an investor. That's what I would be thinking would be the best bet, instead of using your own money and then trying to keep your fingers crossed, hoping we hope Hyperfunds are going to last forever, right? But I'm not seeing any revenue outside of network marketing recruitment. Anyways, I'm going to go to a comment here, then we'll get into the German fellow, and then we will, call it a day here. Look at this here. This was it's not on Hyperfund, it's on CashFX, but ties right in here. People have, Dan said 13 hours ago, people have made money doing nothing for decades: stocks, hedge funds, trading pools, pensions, interest, etc. You think people with $1 million work millions of times harder? People left because it's not USA compliant yet. Almost 2.5 years, real biz have real problems. They haven't continued to develop their own payment processor. Yeah, don't read the positive reviews, all kinds of proof of trading. Reading others' words proves you can read A+. Well, I don't know what he's talking about, because even this is CashFX, and the Hyperfund pretty well modeled their comp plan based on the 200% or 300% ROI that they were promising, right? Same idea. I think Hyperfund tried to outdo CashFX, but CashFX ran into trouble because the network marketing recruitment has slowed down, but they still are finding some people who are, taking a huge risk by getting into CashFX now, right? But still, all withdrawals are currently disabled. So this guy's fellow, stocks, hedge funds, trading pools, pensions, and all that stuff is one thing, but a Ponzi scheme is another. Hopefully you understand that, and if you don't understand that, rewind this video and watch it again. Okay, Mayor advertises dubious investment model. There's the Hyperfund logo. As you can see, it doesn't say Rory Singh. This is not my website. This is not the only website talking about this subject here of German mayor. I have heard even of pastors and priests, pastors promoting to their congregation, right? Ponzi schemes, not Hyperfund. Who knows? Maybe some of them are in Hyperfund now, but other Ponzi's before, when they were up and running, that have now exit scammed. These crypto and even the Forex passive systems are attracting people who would never join Melaleuca or Herbalife or Amway, but they're joining like Hyperfund. Isn't that crazy? And then, I mean, who would take this kind of risk? Kind of crazy. Anyways, let's just quickly read this and then we'll, get out of here. A local mayor of can't even pronounce that, Palatinate is involved in a dubious investment system. According to undercover SR research, he advertises cryptocurrency transactions and holds out the prospect of a return up to 200%. Consumer advocates consider this dubious. Deposit money, lean back, and achieve a return of 200% in less than 2 years, if they last that long. This is what the Hyperfund investment system promises. In a promotional video, it says why this is. Hyperfund actually hasn't been around for 2 years, even though I've seen some network marketers saying so. Hypertech Group has been around for quite a while, but they had a bunch of different Ponzi schemes that have already collapsed. I just had to clarify that. But Hyperfund, for it to be around for 2 full years, I believe it would be like spring, but it will be in 2022, and we're not there yet. Okay, so it should work like this: exchange money into cryptocurrency and deposit it at Hyperfund and get a part back every day. That's what they're talking about, the 0.5% everyone's preaching about on Trustpilot. Every day until 3 times the deposit is reached. According to the information, the return comes from a company from Australia that is behind Hyperfund. That's the Hypertech Group. It should be the investors' money in numerous other companies from the crypto industry. That is all that investors, the hyper community, learn about the whereabouts of their money. So I see a lot of people come and they'll comment on these type of videos like mine, right? Showing you like the red flags of Hyperfund. But none of them will ever show you. They'll say, oh, Hyperfund's like legit. Ryan Zhu and Sam Lee and the gang, they're like billionaires. And they own, like, one guy even said they own shopping malls and banks, right? They own exchanges online with the Hypertech Group brand, okay? It's different from a bank. They don't, I looked into it, they don't own any shopping malls. They own hypermall, and these are like exchanges. But, when network marketing and some network marketers, not all of them, some network marketers get into the mix, they'll hype the Hyperfund up even more, okay? But no one knows truly like their address. There are some people trying to sue them right now. There's all kinds of stuff happening. Other people got their accounts frozen, right, and banned. And then I see like some Dudley Do-Rights promoting Hyperfund saying, oh yeah, Joe and Blow and Sam and, Tom, Dick, and Harry, they're just evil. And Hyperfund admins are holy and righteous people, and they love us. I even seen a guy say the other day, Hyperfund, Ryan Zhu, the leader, he loves all of us. He doesn't even need Bitcoin and profit. And he's just doing it for the average Joe or Jane. These are the things that I'm seeing people commenting in the comments under my videos anyways. Get friends to invest. If you get family and friends to put your money into Hyperfund, you will get returns even faster. That's the promise. SR searches show, however, that there are great doubts about the seriousness of the Hyperfund. Among other things, it is unclear where exactly the money for the high returns comes from. That's what I was saying just a moment ago. There is even suspicion that it could be from an illegal pyramid scheme. In this case, the return would only come from the payments made by the new investors. So you guys, the investors, you guys are the revenue. You guys are pretty well money bots for the platform of Hyperfund. if they can't get enough of you guys in and keep getting enough of you guys in, eventually, you know, it's going to end up in collapse. Concealed, smuggled into the system. So I'm not going to read this whole thing or we're going to be here forever. I'll include both of the links from both of these articles, this one here as well. So in a nutshell,
Sie haben nun also gesehen, welch seriösen und soliden Ruf sich diese Ausnahmeunternehmer in der Blockchain-Industrie erarbeitet haben. Sie sind Krypto...
Okay. In a nutshell, a mayor, his name is here. His name is Uli Zimmer. Okay, Uli Zimmer. You know what? We'll just go look him up since I wasn't going to check the guy out. But it seems like they already exposed him. I was going to say his name's not important, but in this article, they're claiming the Mayor Zimmer, that's this fellow here. Hey, he looks like a friend of mine. I had a friend up here in Ontario, Canada, a good buddy by the name of Ron. Ron, he used to drive a concrete mixer. He was a real cool guy. I'm sure I haven't seen him for quite a while. So he is a cool guy. He looks very close to this guy, but he sure as hell isn't this guy, Mayor Uli Zimmer. Anyways, that's the fellow's name. I'm not going to include his name in the title above, but yeah, they've already exposed him. So, long story short, the mayor of one part of Germany is promoting to his following, and some people are just like, well, if Mayor so-and-so is saying that this is legitimate, we just got to give them, the Hyperfund, all of our money, right? So these are the things that are happening with these opportunities like Hyperfund. Some of the network marketers promoting Hyperfund are going to be like head over heels today. When they hear that, they're going to be like, oh my God, good mayor of Germany, helping us out here, getting more people into the deal so we can, make some commissions a little while longer. Then I see some of you, before I go, I'm going to say one more thing. I see some of you guys get pissed off when people are exposing, not just me, other people as well, are exposing your Ponzi. I had a fellow, one of my viewers, he came and he said, hey Rory, why don't you promote Ponzi, since most of your viewers, that's what they seem to want. Just tell them it's a Ponzi. But I'm like, no, because we could go to jail doing stuff like that. The regulators, they don't seem to be that serious right now. They like give you a fraud warning, and then it scares the investors away, and then the platforms, the Ponzi's, they collapse on their own. But I'm like, if they ever change their mind, right, the regulators, and they got police involved, I'm like, I'm not going to jail for network marketing. That's just silly, right? And this kind of money that you make with these type of systems like Hyperfund, CashFX, etc., they're just like Barracks and Weisling. That means that a whole bunch of people got to lose money just so a few people at the top, that means the system owners and the top promoters, can gain most from the losses. So you've got to recruit people, get them in, and then when it exits scams, they hate you. To me, that's not the best way to build credibility, guys. It's not the best way. There are better ways. Before I go, the last thing I'm going to say, some people are going to say, oh, legitimate affiliate marketing systems, they're scams. Yeah, people say stuff like that who join stuff and they don't do much. If you're the type of person that wants to just join something, sit back and get rich, I would say stick with the Ponzi schemes. At least you're going to get some excitement for a little while. I'm not going to say like no one makes money with Hyperfund or Cash FX or even Wiseling and Barax, those other systems in the past while they were up and running. There are some hardcore networkers who do, get people into the deal. They get a whole bunch of people pissed off with them eventually. They gotta like block people on Facebook and, look over their shoulder for quite a while after, but they do make referral commissions. So the people with skill sets of marketing and influence, right? Those are the people who can make income with these type of systems. Now the passive people, you guys get an opportunity to make some ROI, return on your investment, but it's your own money that they're giving you back a little bit here and there until they can't anymore. And the only way to keep it going for you investors, the passive people, is to keep, after the network marketers promoting a scheme to get more people into the deal. But once you don't, can't get enough people into it, and they all have a cap, right? Or else they would last forever. I mean, one coin was up for over 2 years, right? Don't quote me on the exact date, but just because the platform was up and running didn't mean everyone was getting paid. But people can make some money here and there, but most people end up losing way more than they ever gain. Anyways, that's my video for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for your time, if you made it right here to the end. For those of you who are serious entrepreneurs looking to create change in your life, and maybe you're tired, maybe some of you were promoting these type of systems in the past, and maybe just getting tired of it's like trying to fill bail water out of a leaking boat, right? If you're tired of that and getting tired of people getting pissed off at you, and you just want to promote something that's going to stick around and last long enough to give you whatever kind of results that you're after, be sure to check out my #1 recommended affiliate marketing program and training platform underneath this video. First link in the description below. Many people have already changed their life immensely with the training. Not everyone does stuff. Some people just join, sit back, fold their arms, and see what's going to happen. Those type of people, they're not action takers. They're probably better with the Ponzi schemes, even if they lose money. At least with a Ponzi, you can have an app on your phone, get you excited, get that, endorphins released from your brain. But for the people who want to see, long-term income in your bank account for the long term, check out #1 platform underneath this video. First link in the description. 6-year-old company, set up legitimately and legally in the US, out of Florida, and the owner is very well known. He's not like an anonymous guy hiring paid actors. He's up in front of the company every single day. If you are following some heavy hitter out there, most likely he has learned from the system owner lower below. Check it out. Also, if you're looking for traffic, be sure to check out the second link underneath this video. Okay. Anyways, guys, I will see you on the next one. Thank you very much. Have a great day.